Today we're going to explore three components of potential three components of meditation. And I'll introduce each one and then give you space to explore that component, that theme, or the concept, the feelings around that. I'll throw in some things that you can think about, that you can sense into or feel into, and then I'll kind of build into the second, into the third one. It's going to be a quite spacious meditation. And in particular, when starting a meditation, important to bring more attention to the body or to the present moment. And it might be supportive to move or breathe more deeply, focus more on the environment. It's beginning to direct more attention to that and less to the mind. Inviting us to be open, curious, and friendly with these three components as we explore them together. And it's not that there's a particular order, but I'm just going to start out with stillness. What arises in your present moment experience as we start to focus on the concept of being more still? What does stillness mean for you? What does stillness mean for you in the body, in the mind? Can the mind or the body actually be still completely? You may be noticing thoughts around stillness. Maybe you're striving for stillness. Maybe you're excited that you have stillness, or you're disappointed that it's difficult. As best you can, just noticing whatever arises, whatever's here, which leads me to the second component, awareness. Being aware of stillness, being aware of whatever's unfolding in my experience right now. Being aware of what's happening outside, practicing being aware of what's happening inside. And perhaps, in other words, paying attention or getting a sense or a feeling, coming into contact with or being with whatever you can feel or think or sense or perceive moment by moment. You may be noticing there's a lot to be aware of. Maybe there's things you're preferring to be aware of, and other things you don't want to be aware of so much. So, the last component I want to introduce today is practicing allowing or allowance, not trying to change anything, not trying to create a certain experience, just allowing whatever we become aware of, allowing whatever arises in the stillness, allowance, awareness, stillness. Inviting all of us now to give ourselves the space and the time to transition out of the meditation. Just like we take time to arrive into, can be quite skillful to depart out of. Perhaps exploring stillness and awareness and allowance and whatever's next in your day, as well as being curious with where do we set these lines, these barriers, these guardrails. When does the meditation really begin? When does it end? So with that, thank you.